Dear friends, we are very near to finish the chapter, but short questions are remain to solve. My dear friends, these are available in illustration number 24. So I would like to discuss the first one question from the illustration number 24. So it is mentioned 24.1. So now the first question we have, the price of wheat was rupees 1600 per quintal in the year 2014 and it was rupees 1800 per quintal in the year 2015. Find the price index number of wheat for the year 2015 with the base year 2014 and interpret. My dear friends, the very easy question they are asking. They are giving two prices. One price of 2014 and the other price is about 2015. And they are giving an instruction that we have to find out the index number of wheat for prices of 2015. The 2015 comes out our current year. So current year price is 1800. So we have to mention P1 is equals to 1800. Then the price of base year, that is called P0, and P0 is available 1600. And my dear friends, we are able to find out the index number. The simple formula is that I is equals to P1 by P0 into 100. So I would like to solve this one on the board. So P1 I have 1800, then P0 we have 1600. So therefore index number of price of 2015, and our formula is P1 by P0 into 100. So 1800 divided by 1600 into 100. So our index number becomes 112.5. And again the excess part. So that is the rise in price is equals to 112.5 minus 100, so it is 12.5 percentage. So very simple question they are asking here, that is 24.1. And now we have to move on the next one question. The question number 2. The last pair's index number is 8 upon 9 times the Fisher's index number. If the Fisher's index number is 180, find the passes index number. So this is the question number 24.1. Now we are going to solve 24. That is called second one of 24th one illustration. So what they have given, the last pair's index number that is IL. Last pair's index number is 8 upon 9 times the Fisher's index number. So last pair's index number is equal to Fisher's index number is multiplied with 8 upon 9. So we are able to get the last pair's index number as per the given sentence. Then additional information we have, if the Fisher's index number is 180, that means what? Fisher's index number is called IF. IF is available 180. So right now we have 180 into 8 upon 9, 9 into 20, and it is 160. So we are able, IL we have 160, IF is available 180. Now what they are asking, find passes index number. My dear friends, as we discussed in theory, Fisher's index number is a geometric mean of last pair's index number and passes index number. So we have a very simple formula, and that is IF is equals to root of IL into IP. So we have IF, that is called index number of Fisher, it is 180 is equal to root of IL, and we have 160 into IP. Now hereafter we have to apply some mathematical steps. So first of all we have to think how to cancel the root side. So all we know is that squaring other side, so we have to cancel the root side. So here 180 square is equal, now the square root is cancelled, it is 160 into IP. The square of 180 is 3240 is equals to 160 into IP. And as per the asking question, they are wanted index number of passes. So we have to change the side of 160. It is we have in the multiplication. After changing the sides, it goes in the division. So therefore, IP is equals to 32,400 divided by 160. So we are able to get our answer. IP is equals to, it is 202.5. So this is our answer of the question. Very simple formula is there, which is useful to find out any kind of index number. Here they are asking passes, sometimes they are asking last pair, and many times they have given two indices like last pair and pass, and they wanted Fisher's index number. So by using a single formula, we are able to get all the solutions. But we have to take some mathematical steps wisely. Okay. Now we have to move on the number 3. Now we have to move the third one question. The third one information is that the production of an item in the year 2015 has increased by 3 times the production in the base year. Find the index number of the production of the year 2015. My dear friends, what they have given? 3 times increased. And we have to find out production index number of year 2015. So therefore index number of production of 2015. So first of all, index number of base year. Index number of base year plus 3 times increased. So we have to write now 3 times increased. So index number of base year is 100 plus, if it becomes 3 times, so very simple is there, we have to multiply with 3 only. But here they have given a sentence, it is 3 times increased. So first of all, we have to find out which amount is going to be increased. So 3 times, so your index number of base is 100, it will be multiplied with 3. So we got it 100 into 3, it is 300. So here we have to mention 100 into 3. So 100 plus 300, and our index number becomes 400. This is a simple approach. 3 times increase, that means what? We have to add 300. But if they have given, it becomes 3 times. So very simple, 100 into 3 becomes 300. Okay. So now we have to move on the other one question. Okay friends. Now we are going to move on the fourth one question. That means what? 24.4. So now the question is that if sum of P1 Q0, the data is available, sum of P1 Q0 is to sum of P0 Q0 is equals to 3:2. Then sum of P1 Q1 is to sum of P0 Q1 is equals to 5:3. Okay. Find last pairs, passes and Fisher's index number. Okay. My dear friends, they have given ratio. Ratio means what? It is called proportion, and proportion means what? Simple, it is a division. So we have to present this information like in this way: sum of P1 Q0 divided by sum of P0 Q0 is equals to 3/2. Okay. To find out last pairs index number, we have a formula. Last pairs index number is equals to sum of P1 Q0 divided by sum of P0 Q0 into 100. Please pay attention here. My dear friend, this information is available. Sum of P1 Q0 divided by sum of P0 Q0. See here, sum of P1 Q0 divided by sum of P0. It is equivalent to 3/2. So I would like to replace the whole things by putting 3/2 into hundreds. So I got it my answer 150. It is my index number of last year. Okay. Now we have to move on the other information to find out sum of P1 Q1 divided by sum of P0 Q1 is equals to 5 by 3. Okay. So now index number of passage is equal to sum of P1 Q1 divided by sum of P0 Q1 into 100. Again, my dear friends, this information is available and we have to replace it over here. It is 5 by 3 into 100 and we got it our answer, that is 166.67. It is index number of passing. Now they are also wanted to find out Fisher's index number, and again my dear friend, it is very easy because Fisher's index number is a geometric mean of last pair's index number and passes index number. So we are using here. So therefore IF, that is called Fisher's index number, and the AC formula we have IL into IP. So root of 150 into 166.67. You can use your calculator, and by using your calculator we are able to get our answer, and that is 158.12. So these are our answers. These are our indices by all the methods: last pair, passe and Fisher. My dear friends, now after solving the question number 4 from the 24th illustration, now we have to move on the number 5. If the average monthly disposable income of a middle class family in the year 2014 is rupees 14,400, and if the cost of living index number for the year 2015 with the base year 2014 is 115, then estimate the average monthly disposable income of these families in the year 2015. My dear friends, they have given the income of the family is 14,400 and your cost of living index number becomes 150. Okay, so my dear friends, it is very simple. You can make your accounting path. आप accounting path भी बना सकते हो. Okay, index number, that is cost of living index number is 100. तो आपका सैलरी कितना मिल रहा है आपको? 14,400. ओके, बराबर. अब आपका इंडेक्स नंबर इंक्रीज हो गया है. योर इंडेक्स नंबर गोइंग टू बी इंक्रीज. हाउ मच इट इज? 115. सो हाउ मच एट 115? ये आपका अकाउंटिंग पाथ हो गया. यू कैन गेट इट आंसर इजीली. बट यू कैन सी 15% राइज हुआ है. द इंडेक्स नंबर ऑफ पेजेस कितना होगा बेटा? ऑलवेज इट इज 100. Index number of pages is 100. Now your index number becomes 115. That means what it shows, 15% expense आपका ज्यादा हो गया है. That means what you need 15% more salary in your amount. Okay, your past amount is 14,400 and now you need the increment 15%. So see here, expected salary is equal salary in base year plus increment. So your base year salary is 14,400 plus your index number given 115. So excess part is your increment. So 15% of 14,400 ये आपका सैलरी है. इसका 15% आपका इंक्रीज होना चाहिए बिकॉज़ ऑफ ये इंडेक्स नंबर 100 था तब है. बराबर. अभी आपको क्या करना है? 115 पे. सो ये 14,400 प्लस 15% of 14,400 and that is 2160. आप सीधा आंसर ले सकते हो. इट इज 16,560. This is our simple answer. Okay, or you can make the accounting path. Okay, accounting path. Index number is 100 and your salary is 14,400. Now your index number becomes 115. So how much it is? So the solution is 115 into 14,400 divided by 100. 2 0 and 2 0 cancel. You can see the multiplication, it gives you same answer, 16,560. simplest way. I like this way most of to apply. This is the simplest way, anyone can apply it. Okay. Okay. Now, my dear friends, we have to move on the sixth one question. If the cost of living index number of the current year has increased to 180 from the base year index number 100, and if the average income of workers has increased from 6,000 to 9,000, is there an increase or decrease in purchasing power of workers? How much it is? Simple logic is there. My dear friends, your salary in base year is 6,000. Your index number becomes 180. So you need rise of 80% in your salary. If your salary becomes 8,000, so then there is no worry. If it is less than that of 8,000, that means what? Your salary is decreased. If your salary answer comes out 9,000, they are giving 8,000, that means what they are paying to more. Okay. So now, first of all, we have to find out expected salary. Okay, your basic salary is 6,000. So now write it expected salary, or you can mention also the average income. Average income. So income of base year. Income of base year plus increment. So income of base year they have given 6,000 plus your index number of cost of living is becomes 180. That is called 80% is rise. So we have to find out 80% of 6,000. So 6,000 plus 80% of 6,000 is 4,800. So your answer is 10,800. That means what? According to our index number, our salary becomes 10,800, but they are paying how much? They have given पहले आपका 6,000 था, अब कितना हो गया? Now they are paying 8,000, but according to index number, your salary must be 10,800. They are paying 8,000. It is very less. So your salary is actually decreased. How much it is? So 10,800 minus they are paying 8,000. That means 2,800 rupees decrease. So that is your answer. So if they are paying 9,000, okay. My dear friends, they are paying 9,000. So you need 10,800, and they are giving you 9,000. That means your salary is decreased. So right now, decreased in salary. Is equal to 10,800 minus 9,000. That is 1,800 is your answer. Okay. Now the most important question, that is to calculate inflation rate. Question number 7 is there. The wholesale price index number of the year 2015 and 2016 are found to be 150.2 and 165.7 respectively. Find the rate of inflation using index number of both the years. So my dear friends, we have a formula to find out rate of inflation. So first of all, we have to mention the formula over here. So right now, rate of inflation. Okay. So here we have to use the current year's wholesale price index number. CWPI, current year's wholesale price index number, minus PWPI, past year's wholesale price index number, divided by previous year's wholesale price index number into 100. This is our formula to find out rate of inflation. Now read out your question. Current year's wholesale price index number is 165.7 minus previous year's wholesale price index number is 150.2 divided by previous year's wholesale price index number is 150.2 into 100. So difference we have, it is 15.5 divide by 150.2 into 100, so we got it at the end 10.32 percentage. This is our inflation rate, my dear friends. Very useful words in the economics. We have many times we are holding the words inflation rate, inflation rates. How to calculate it? See here, the wholesale price index number is most important to calculate rate of inflation. So here our answer is 10.32 percentage.